Hey Van! I am Paulina on the Finnish Path, and welcome to my monthly reading, year to come, in fact. Is that the name of the... Yes, it is. Sorry. Blanked out there for a moment. Yes, I did a reading in December for the whole 2019, and I drew one card for each coming month. And ever since then, I have been drawing a clarifying card for the coming month at the end of each month. And now it is April. We are moving from March to April. And to go back to the December reading, the card I drew for April is the star. As you can see from my face, very good card. Thinking about, this is a Major Arcana card. Thinking about the deck, the Major Arcana card that comes just before this card is the dreaded Tower, which is probably the most shocking card in the whole deck. I mean, that means inner turmoil, inner change, major upheaval. And this comes after the Tower. So the first idea always when I see this card is, oh, the Tower is over and I made it. That's the first thing that comes to mind for me from this card. The Star. This is the card for faith and hope and love. This is a wonderful card. This is about a star, following your star, as you can see from the picture. There's this big star over there, and that is our star, and we should follow our star. This card reminds us to, tap into what it is that we actually wish for in our life. Not just what we want, but what we wish for. And then we should follow our star, and perhaps we will be able to realize that wish. I mean, you never know. But this card brings back hope. Also, looking at the picture here, there is this lady. She is both on water and on solid ground. And she is pouring water. Water is always, symbol for our subconscious. She's pouring water both into the pool of water, and on the ground. So this is total balance. This is actually very similar to the Temperance card in the deck, coincidentally, which is also about balance. But this is a very balanced person. They are in touch with both their conscious mind and their subconscious. And they can feed off of both, which is perfect. That's the perfect balance. I mean, you can't get more balanced than that. And the serenity in this card. After everything that has been going on this year, this is our basic event for April. So we have every reason to be hopeful now. Perhaps the things we have set in motion in previous months, and we have been doing that a lot this year, perhaps those things will start coming to fruition already. At least April is about being hopeful, being positive, having a positive outlook on life. At the very least, that. Okay. But I drew this card in December, and it is now April, beginning of April. So, and I have not been living in vacuum these 3 months. I have been doing things. I have been making decisions, taking turns in my life, and things have perhaps shifted. So now I am going to draw a clarifier to go with this wonderful star card, just to realign, just to take into consideration what has happened so far during this year, because it could be that things have changed. I mean, that's life. We do our thing and that shapes our future. So let's see what has happened since December. I'll tilt my camera down so that you can see the cards in front of me. Here we go. There are my cards. And I'm using Pam's Vintage Tarot deck, as always. Oh, I love this deck. And here is our star. So, my deck is pre-shuffled, but I'll just shuffle just to get in the groove of things. What we are going to draw is a clarifier for April. Just to get a bit more information on what April is going to be like for us. Okay, here we go. Right, clarifier for April. Here we go. Ah, Four of Pentacles. Hey again. I don't know what's happened. My camera just suddenly froze. I'm so sorry about that. This is a bit weird video now. Oh, and I changed my camera, so that's why I look completely different all of a sudden. Yeah, I was using my laptop camera earlier, but that froze. And now I'm using my webcam, brand new, so the settings can be a bit weird there. Okay, but here we go. I managed to already do the draw. Our base card is, oh, look how well this camera shows this card. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. Oh, sorry, okay. This was our base card for April, and this is what I drew. A clarifier. And I was already going on about this, that this is really strange pairing, because the star is talking about wishes and daring to wish for things and following your star and, all that. Whereas the Four of Pentacles, well, that is anything but, following your star. That's staying put and holding on to everything you have and trying to stay safe, boxing yourself in. This is very interesting. Okay. Well, fours are about, well, square things. They are about stability, stable foundation, the walls around you, making you safe, but also keeping you in. So it can be about stagnation as well. the fours. And pentacles are about everyday life. Ah, a picture is forming here. The star is telling us that this is the month when we are finally able to follow our dreams and follow our star and dream big. But the Four of Pentacles is telling us not to forget about the little things, you know, not to forget to buy milk and coffee and dog food, and not to forget the weekly cleaning, and you know, the everyday things, the little things that actually enable our lives. We still need to keep our feet on the ground, even though our head is perhaps firmly in the clouds now. So the balance in this star card is vitally important for us in April. Because, yeah, let's dream, let's follow our star. April is the right month for that. But let's keep our heads, you know, our wits about. Let's stay practical still, at least with the everyday things. So let's not go crazy. Let's keep the balance and understand the difference between the dreams, the castles in the clouds, and the demands that our daily life sets for us. We are able to do both, in fact. Very interesting. Utterly intriguing, in fact. What a strange pairing. Do you see I'm baffled? Well, I'm not baffled, I know what this means, but I'm just... wow. Okay. Okay. We'll dream big in April, and we start pursuing our dreams. But we won't forget to water the plants while we're at it. Okay. That is an interesting month we are going to have. I don't mind at all. That was a very nice draw. Right, well, as always, I will be writing this down in my blog. Well, actually, it's already there if you are watching this video. Yes, this is already written. This reading is already written in my blog. I'm out of my head today. I don't know why. Yeah. This reading is already written in my blog, so if you would like to follow that, it will be very easy for you to do that. Just add your email address and you will be notified whenever I do a reading in my blog. Or indeed, if you like watching videos, there will be this small logo that will appear on the lower right hand side corner of the video by the end of the video, and when you click that, it will be really easy for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, this year to come reading is something I do for my clients. So if you have a big year coming, you know that you will start in a new job, or you will emigrate to another country in September or whatever. and you want to know what your year is going to be like after that, how you will be settling in, then you can find this reading in my web shop, and we can start the reading at any month you like. I mean, we can start in from September, if that is when this new year for you starts, just to see what happens, what the year is going to bring for you. Okay, but that was it from me for now. Do you see? I'm completely out of my head today. I mean, this camera, you know, malfunctioning, it just threw me for a loop. But sorry about that. This is a weird video, but somebody's got to be weird sometime. Okay, but I will see you a month from now for the reading for May. Okay, thank you for watching. Hey, hey.